Hi everyone, welcome to our series as we continue reading from the book of Daniel chapter 1 verse 17 to 20. It reads as follows. God gave these four young men knowledge and skill in both books and life. In addition, Daniel was gifted in understanding all sorts of visions and dreams. At the end of time set by the king for their training, the head of the royal staff brought them in to Nebuchadnezzar. When the king interviewed them, he found these four young men far superior to all the other young men. None were a match for Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. So they took their place in the king's service. Whenever the king consulted them on anything, on books or on life, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and enchanters in his kingdom put together. That's our God. If he gives you skill, no one can match it. Amen. And so we hear that the skill that God gave these four young men were just an outstanding skill. That when the king interviewed them, he found them to be 10 times better than all the other young men that were trained along with them. Because of the skill that God gave them. So I want to say to somebody today, you've got the skill, the one skill that you have. Develop it, work on it, serve God with it, and see what God can do for you. Because of the skill, these young men were put before kings and they were able to serve in the king's palace. Why? Because their skill made room for them. And so, develop that skill and serve God with it and introduce God even to places where God was not known. But because of your skill, he will be known. And always remind them where you got the skill. It's God's skill. He has put it in you. Just like he says in the word, God gave this young man skill in both books and life. And so God gave you that skill that you have to be able to do what you can do. Thank you.